Hi, my artsy folks. My name is Elina. I'm an artist, a researcher, and an entrepreneur. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is about priorities for artists in 2021. Live versus online. The whole world is in the same situation right now. And let's talk about what we can do with these circumstances that we all live in. But first of all, I wanted to make a huge announcement that I will be offering free 30-minute consultations for artists on organizing your artistic projects. I will look at your materials, I will look at your portfolios, at your artist statements, project descriptions, grant applications, budget. I would love to share what I know with you, and I'm happy to offer my time and expertise during the month of December. You can find the link to register below in the description of this video, and stay until the end for more on this and another announcement that I will make at the end of this video. So, most of the countries are in the second lockdown right now. This can be viewed as good and bad. Of course, we have all discussed the bad aspects many times, and I don't want to concentrate on this today because we all know how bad everything is. However, let's take a look at this situation from a more positive angle. I know it sounds hard to believe, but yes, let's try our best to find a positive approach to our situation as artists. What can we do? Of course, a lot of us lost gigs and jobs and things that we cannot do online. And we can, of course, sit down and be all depressed about it. However, we can also just logically think, what are the opportunities that we have because we now have all this time? And we can try our best to optimize our living situations from these conditions and just see how can we improve. We have all this time now to learn a new skill, maybe a new language, maybe even a new profession. We can learn videography, photography, sound recording in order to be able to represent our art in the best possible way when we come out of this lockdown, and we will come out at some point. But we will be different people, we will be better professionals by then, because we will not only be able to execute our art professionally, however, we will also be able to represent it. So use this time you have to plan your day differently, to think, what can you do, what can you learn? There are tons of free courses online, there are tons of paid courses, not so expensive, that you can invest in. And this is the main thing. You have to invest your time and use your time for something that will later bring a better representation to your art. This is a chance for you to actually do something that you always wanted to and have never gotten the time to start. Now is the time. Same goes towards developing your future projects. Maybe you can already draft your future project descriptions. Maybe you can even draft your grant applications, maybe your budgets, to systemize what it is you want to do and prepare as much as you can for the post-lockdown period. So when we all come out and we will be busy with traveling, with other things, we will already have this package that we created for ourselves, and then we will just pull out the files when we need them. But you will invest the time now and prepare for that time period. Also, I wanted to give my personal opinion regarding the live stream performances from your living room, for example. Why I personally don't support it, and as you have noticed, neither I nor Intertwining Arts, my multidisciplinary arts organization, has ever streamed anything during the lockdown. I believe in quality. What does it mean? For me, it's important when things are created in the best way possible. So for example, if the piano is out of tune, if the lighting is poor, if I, for example, couldn't invest any funds into purchasing equipment and stuff to make a good quality recording, I probably won't stream anything if I have bad conditions. You understand? I think that since we learned for decades to make our art in the most professional way, we also have to make sure it is presented in the most professional way. So when it's dark and the angles are all crooked and the piano doesn't sound right and there is no microphone and you record with your cell phone and you practiced for many months, it is just really sad that the people who will be viewing your work, your performance for example, they won't be able to grasp even 20% of what you invested into it. That's why I prefer to maybe take it slow, to not have these streamed concerts with the equipment that just is not good enough, or from a place that's not good enough, or when the instrument is out of tune. For me, for example, it matters that I have an acoustic instrument. I prefer to not perform on digital pianos. So it's better to not do something when the quality will be mediocre and you know about it in advance, rather than to try and do it because of the quantity. But that's my personal approach. Your approach might be different, but to be honest, I don't watch these streams on Facebook, the concerts from the living room. Also, a good point is that professionals have to be paid for what they're doing. And if we're streaming our art for free with bad quality equipment and conditions, it does not add to your art. So think twice. Now, regarding my free consultations, I would love to share my knowledge and help each of you who needs any assistance with your artistic projects. So what do I mean by this? I have created 6 videos on how to organize artistic projects, on marketing, networking, collaborations, grant writing, structuring the budget. So your job is to check out all these videos and apply my suggestions to your project. For example, how to write a project description, how to structure your budget, do's and don'ts for grant writing, things like that. And think, what do you need help with? What can I help you with? So this is your homework. To watch the playlist on artistic organization, it's on my channel, and figure out what can you use out of the tips I provide in these videos. After that, you can sign up for a consultation with me. The consultations can be in English, German, French, Ukrainian, and Russian. The chat form will be below in the description, and there are time slots. If nothing works, if you cannot find a time that works for you, you can leave comments in the notes section. You can tell me, Elina, I cannot find a time that works, just these are the times that work for me, and I will try my best to accommodate so we can find a good time slot that will work for both of us. Then you will send me your files and I will look at them at least 48 hours beforehand, and I will give you my feedback during the 30-minute free consultation. Of course, I cannot analyze everything in depth because 30 minutes not so much, but I can tell you, for example, this part is really great and you can try to work on this and bring out that point and another point. At least I could give you a sense of direction you can work in. And if you're interested to work more with me and to go into detail, we can also talk about that during your consultation. Just please don't Zoom me and tell me, Elina, I have no idea how to write a project description, because I already explained how to approach it. So you have to have something. If you want me to take a look at your files, you have to have the files. Please don't come empty-handed. You have to do your work and I will be taking a look at what you've done. I'm so excited. And another announcement, there will be fun things coming up. I cannot tell you everything yet at the moment, but you can sign up for my newsletter. I made a new list for artists who are open-minded, for artists who want to look at their art from a new angle, who want to represent their art from a new angle. And you can sign up for this mailing list on my website, as well as by finding the form down below. The link is there, and I will be sending very occasional updates on organizing your artistic projects, on artistic research, my ideas for self-development of artists, and more information about offers for artists and consultations that I provide. I'm so excited to start this journey with you. This is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video if you found this info useful, or maybe your mood got better, I hope, because it helps the YouTube algorithm understand that this video can provide some useful info and perhaps help some of you. Please subscribe and hit the bell button. Comment below what are your thoughts on how artists can optimize their time during the lockdown. What have you done maybe that might be inspiring for other artists? Ask me questions on what you would like to hear from me in the future videos, and I will see you next week. Have an amazing pre-holiday time. Cheer up and keep creating. Bye.